The Rhodesian nationalist leader, Bishop Abel Muzorewa, has accepted Mr. Smith's offer to negotiate an internal settlement based on one man, one vote. But, he says, there are conditions. These include stopping the execution of all captured prisoners of war,
voice of Vrillon, representative of the Extra-galactic Command, speaking to you. For many years you have seen us as knights in the service. We speak to you now, you serve them as we have done to your brothers and sisters all over this, your planet Earth. We come to warn you of the destiny of your race and your world so that you may communicate to your fellow beings the course you must take to avoid the disaster which threatens your world and the beings on other worlds around you. This is in order that you may share in great awakening as the planet passes into the new age of Aquarius. The new age can be a time of great peace and evolution for your race, but only your rulers are made aware of the forces that can overshadow their judgments. Be still now, and listen, for your chance may not come again. All your weapons of evil must be removed. The time for conflict is now past, and the race of which you are a part may proceed to the higher stages of its evolution, if you show yourselves worthy to do this. You have but a short time to learn to live together in peace and goodwill. Small groups all over the planet are learning this, and exist to pass on the light of the dawning new age to you all. You are free to accept the rejected teachings.
Many go as wide as this, then they run out.
Here now, the voice of Vrillon, representative of the Extra-galactic Command, speaking to you. Be aware also that there are many false habits and guides of prison operating on your world. They will suck your energy from you, the energy you call money, and will put it to evil ends, giving you worthless dross in return. But your divine self will protect you from this. You must learn to be sensitive to the voice within that can tell you what is true and what is learn to listen to the voice of truth.
It's such a
Lead your thoughts. This is your message.
I really appreciate that we can't finish. I insist on delicious, full of only really choice ingredients. I can.
Cats have 9 lives.
That's
Have no fears. Keep on to know yourself as this path with the race of your planet Earth. The Extra-galactic Command thanks you for your attention. You are now leaving the flames of your existence. May you be blessed by the supreme love and triple goodness.
We understand that viewers in some parts of the region are receiving a breakthrough in sound. We're sorry about this, and we're doing our best to rectify the fault.
Finally, back home, engineers are trying to trace the source of what they call a rogue transmission, which lasted about 6 minutes during ITN's early evening news bulletin. It affected viewers in the Berkshire and Hampshire area served by the Hannington transmitter. They heard a voice which cut across what I was reading. The voice said, "Earthlings, lay down your arms. This is a message from outer space." Well, thousands of viewers later phoned Salon Television, police, and ITN here. A spokesman for the Independent Broadcasting Authority said this is the first incident of its kind in Britain. Winchester police said some people were frightened by the hoax message. They said they sent an officer to calm down one woman. Well, I hope nothing's interrupted this bulletin wherever you are this evening. From all of us here.
Independent Radio News at 12, David Geary. The Independent Broadcasting Authority is at a loss to explain the mysterious message that broke into a Southern television news broadcast. The slow, deep voice proclaimed, in part, all your weapons of evil must be destroyed. You only have a short time to learn to live in peace. The station was immediately besieged by worried telephone callers demanding an explanation. But as the information officer for the Broadcasting Authority, John Guinery, says, there could be several different causes of the message.
Well, we don't know for sure that it was a pirate call. We know that there were some voices over saying certain things of which we haven't got an exact record. We've had a lot of accounts. Obviously, a lot of people have been phoning us and other people about it. We simply don't know what it was. Broadcasts, of course, are monitored at an operations centre, but there was simply a mumble, and there was some picture distortion. We had a lot of reports in, but as I say, we simply don't know what it was.
Independent Radio News, it's 3 minutes past 12.
So these extraterrestrials, which you call star beings, are concerned about how we are destroying our own planet.
Absolutely.
Why would they care?
Because it has it has an effect on the entire cosmos. If this planet is destroyed, the atmosphere feels it, and the outer ionosphere feels it, etc. And besides, they care about us, and they don't want to see, in some cases, what they consider their children to be self-destructive.
You say that the American government is much less likely to acknowledge alien visitors than the governments of other countries.
Well, apparently there's been the countries that have released their star visitor files are Brazil, France. By the way, when they released them in France, the number of inquiries shut down the net systems. It was quite extraordinary. China. I can't remember all the countries that have, but there have been, I think, Venezuela, maybe Argentina. I know I talked to President Menem in Argentina about this, and he had his military investigating. He knew that it was real. Carter and I have talked about this. He had his own encounter. You know, he wrote about it. So I have all the astronauts. So many astronauts have talked about it, and well, people like Kennedy. The U.S. Air Force assures me that UFOs pose no threat to national security. I like that approach. He knew they were there. He wanted to know what they were. He was not afraid. Reagan had his encounters. I mean, I could quote you lots of people, but the important thing is that I think we're in a real crisis.